Jim, Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. It is playoff basketball, and it is KSL Sports. Garrett, tonight, playoff basketball, how you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Excited for the tip-off 5A and 6A state playoffs. Got two teams here that have struggled in league play, but they're playing at the highest level of high school basketball here in the state of Utah. So both still very solid teams, and I think they match up very well.
Yeah, Syracuse, we called a game at Syracuse last week as the shot is up. That's off the mark for Hamblin, the team's leading scorer. A three on the way. No. Nice rebound, though, inside. Underneath, he lays it up and banks it in with the foul. And that's how he does it. Joshua Godfrey, a menace on this team.
Yeah, Josh, currently averaging about 9 points and 7 rebounds per game. Scores most of his points in the paint. And as you saw there with that and one, definitely gets it done inside.
An early three-point lead for the Titans after the free throw. Isaiah Reiser with the ball. He's been phenomenal for the Grizzlies, especially as of late. Now up to 20 points a game for this team. As he goes back door, nearly loses it, gets it back. Works it over to Wesley Curtis for three. No. And McVeigh had the board. Throws it away. Trejo gets it ahead. Here we go. Oh, blocked. Isaiah Reiser on Beckham Reese. Wow.
Incredible job there by Isaiah getting back in transition. He was all alone on the 2-on-1 and got an incredible block.
Not someone necessarily known for blocks, GT, but doing it all.
Gets it done on both ends of the floor.
Reese fires a three. Redemption, no. And here comes Reiser, speeding up the floor. Hands off to Curtis. Inside, spin move. Banker, yes, count it, and the foul. Jacob Curtis will shoot one from the line.
Really like that post move there from Jacob Curtis. And as we've seen before from Copper Hills, they run a very simple motion offense, a lot of dribble handoffs, setting screens away from the ball.
Curtis knocks down the free throw. World tied at three. Trejo over to Godfrey. And now Reese on the wing. Reese works it in. Nice move. He gets double teamed and banks it home. It was a nice play, though, by Hamblin. On the double team. He spun around the defender. Still had a guy there that doubled him, and he still laid it in. Here we go. Reiser on the other end. Pull up Jay. No. Over to McVeigh. McVeigh on the drive. McVeigh baseline. He's doubled. Swings it over to Curtis, and it was knocked out of play by Godfrey. It's going to stay with the Grizzlies.
We've seen Copper Hills run some pretty good baseline out-of-bounds plays so far this season while we've covered them. I think they've scored off of quite a few of them and could have gotten Isaiah the ball earlier there. He was wide open for three.
And Reiser called for steps. GT, what do you think of that one?
Picked up his foot, so pretty easy call for the sideline ref, but they could have fit Isaiah earlier. He was open in the corner for a three.
5-3 game. That shot's up and good. It's 7-3. Nice play from Trejo. 7-3. Underneath, nice feed from Reiser. And Jacob Curtis does the rest. Bank shot up and in.
I think the Grizzlies are going to see a lot of success this game, running their offense through Isaiah. He's an incredible floor general and great facilitator on offense. As you saw there, he finds the open man in the dunker spot or in the corner.
Godfrey banks it in. 9-5, and offensively they're firing early as we approach 5 minutes in this one. For just the first quarter, already 9 points so far for Syracuse. Are they perfect from the field, GT?
I think they are so far, yeah.
They work it in. Shot up, Orman. Yes, puts it in. Sorry, there's Jacob Curtis underneath.
Tough shot there. I thought he was going to take a step in off that post move, but Another good play from number 31, Jacob Curtis, in the post.
Godfrey doing work underneath. Nice move. Throws it off the rim. Here comes Reiser speeding up the floor. Reiser through the D. Floats it up and floats it in. What a play. And we're tied at 9. Godfrey kicks out. 3. Top key. Yes, count it. Hamblin from deep.
Tarek Hamblin, leading scorer for this Syracuse squad, averaging 16 a game.
Wow, the answer from Isaiah Reiser. We got a shootout from Copper Hills, GT.
We absolutely do. I wouldn't expect anything less from either of these teams. They play with a lot of heart, and they typically get it done on offense.
Hamblin, bank shot is good. What else to expect? 14-12 early.
Couple defensive lapses on both ends of the floor. Guys having a tough time getting over screens.
Curtis is blocked, and a great defensive play made by Hamblin as he had the block and then threw it off of the leg of Curtis. It's going to go the other way.
That was a really good play by Hamblin. Got the block and tapped it off of Curtis's leg, and it's going the other way.
Some high level of basketball here. Both teams really playing hard. 6A basketball at its finest, GT. We're on pace for 80 tonight.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we'll see if both teams can keep it up. But, again, both these teams really get it done on offense. It's their defense that I'm kind of concerned with. You know, guys not closing out on time, not boxing out, getting caught off the screens. That's going to be a foul on number 24, Tarek Hamblin.
Isaiah Reiser, though, GT, he's been absolutely stellar for this team. And even last game, in their last regular season game here at Copper Hills, I called it last week, he was sensational.
Yeah, when we were both here last time, he dropped 34 points. Not sure how many assists he got that game, but I'm sure it was quite a few. Might have been a double-double just off of points and assists.
Both teams cooled down here a little bit. The 3, Trejo, back iron. And McVeigh's got the board. Reiser ahead of the pack. Reiser steps back, fires, and knocks it in.
He's the man. You cannot leave him open.
We were watching him pregame, GT, as the shot is up and in.
Number 23, Logan Goddard on that last one. Had a great game against Davis when we were up in Syracuse last time.
Wow, what a play. Reiser lays it in. And he continues to play here early. Sensational. He's been, GT.
I think Syracuse's guards are more equipped to guard him and just handle him in general, but they're still going to have a very tough time staying in front of him because he just slips past defenders like nobody else.
A 3, Reese. Yes, he puts it in. 19-17 the score, and we still got 2 minutes to go. A minute 53 to be exact. Wesley Curtis. Curtis hands off to the man. Reiser. Is he going to step back again? No, hold dish. Wesley Curtis, a 3. No, back iron. Orman comes up for the board, but it's going to go the other way. Hopkins with the board. The 3 on the other end. Yes, Beckham Reese, a triple.
Again, not sure why he was left wide open. You got to see man and ball, and you got to move on the flight of the ball.
Reiser, the answer.
Just back and forth so far in this first quarter, Mike.
Just an absolute barn burner.
Absolutely.
Wow. Still 63 seconds remaining. They're working it here. Hopkins nearly turns it over. Reiser made a good defensive play, and we're going to get some substitutions. Out comes Trejo, and in comes Skylar Orton, the 5'9" sophomore. 54.9 to go. What are you taking on the over-under on let's say 48 for the quarter.
I'll take the under.
I'll take the under, too.
Both teams got to score on their final possessions.
They'd have to. Let's see. On the move, Reese kicks out. One on the shot clock. 3. No. Nice play. They work it around. It was a great play all set up by Orton. As he got the board, they got a fresh shot clock. Shot clock's going to turn off, though, as we're under 35 seconds, and you were right in the over-under, GT.
Yeah, Boston Lamborn missed that box out there and unfortunately gave up an offensive rebound.
Beckham Reese, 15 seconds to go. They're going to hold for the final shot. 8 seconds left. Clock down to 7. They're working it. Out, a 3. Beckham Reese. No, not that time. The follow-up is good, but it won't count from Jake Hopkins.
Oh.
Are they counting it? Are they counting the shot?
They shouldn't have counted it. That was... Buzzer already went off. That should not count. I think the refs are going to talk it over here.
They count it? Wow, they're counting the bucket. Interesting stuff. I might have to talk to a referee and show him our tape.
I got to agree with the crowd here, Mike. That the buzzer had already sounded. I mean, time was up, and the ball was still in his hands when he put the ball back up. So that should not count for Syracuse, but, you know, it is what it is. Copper Hills is going to have to move past that and try to come out strong here in the second quarter.
Wow, what an interesting one. One of the Bucks from Copper Hills. We'll be back for quarter 2 up next. And we're back from Copper Hills High School. Mike Goodkind, GT the big man in the building. And GT, what a first quarter. 24-20 the score. Last bucket, debatable.
Last bucket, very debatable. Syracuse is glad that they counted it, but they should not have counted that last one. Ball was still in his hands when the buzzer went off. But, like I said, it is what it is.
Can't do anything about it. Here we go. Grizzly ball. McVeigh hands off to Reiser. Reiser, some nifty moves. What a pass underneath. Oh, wow. Curtis blocked and fouled at the rim, but what a pass from Reiser to set it all up.
Talk about shifty, Mike. I mean, the moves that he puts on his defenders are just ridiculous. But you know what? Great job by Jacob Curtis knowing when to cut. He knows when that back door is open. And great job by Isaiah Reiser finding him.
You know, Isaiah Reiser, we've talked about this, GT. He's a guy so young, just a sophomore, and size-wise, he's about 5'8". What, 5'9", maybe?
Yeah, probably, 5'9", 5'10", maybe somewhere around there. I'm sure he's still got some growing to do, but he has been phenomenal for this team. I mean, he's their guy, and they do a great job, you know, letting the offense kind of run through him and let him facilitate out there.
Nice feet underneath. The layup, yes. Reverse from Godfrey. Nice pass, though, from Goddard. Set it all up.
Very good pass. Copper Hills head coach John Watkins not happy about that last one.
Jacob Curtis over to McVeigh. He gets it back on the wing. Spins, moving, kicks. Reiser on the perimeter where he likes it. Works to Curtis. Nice extra pass to McVeigh. The bank shot's up and in.
Very good look to McVeigh down on the low block.
But, yeah, bottom line was with Reiser, this guy, again, just a sophomore, 2 years from now, I could see him getting some major D1 looks, maybe from some ACC schools. Who knows?
Oh, absolutely. He's definitely going to get some D1 looks. I'm sure he already has a couple.
3 on the way. No, front rimmed it. Good look from Hopkins. Here come the Grizzlies. A 3. Yes, he puts it in transition. Who but the man, Isaiah Reiser.
Number 30, Skylar Orton, should have gotten a hand up earlier. Skylar's a great player, but I'm sure he's going to have a tough time out there. Just staying in front of Isaiah. Just so quick and so shifty off the dribble.
On the drive. He gets double team, lays it up, no foul call. It was Goddard to the rim. Reiser Oh, what a shifty move again. He puts it in.
One of his signature moves there, that step back in the paint. Just putting his defenders on skates.
Yeah, it's like that Denzel Washington movie as he gets thrown to the ground by Orton, and they're going to call a foul, though. Is it on Reiser?
That's going to be a blocking foul. That's another questionable call here, Mike. I'm not sure if I agree with that one, but
GT, we got to get you to Sea Caucus, you know. Put you in the booth up there. You do a good job out there for the NBA.
Maybe. I mean, rules are obviously very different, but
Orton catches the inbound pass like a football player, and the block, but a foul on Jacob Curtis as he was going to the rim.
So not a foul on the block, but contact on the body, I think, is what the baseline ref saw on that last one. But nonetheless, good play by Jacob Curtis.
Orton knocks down the first free throw.
Stakes are higher, Mike. It's the state playoffs. So if you thought people got upset over calls during the regular season,
Orton rattles the second one. A three, Lamborn, team's leader, puts it in.
Boston Lamborn, great three-point shooter for this Copper Hills squad.
Orton on the drive, nearly turns it over, does. Picked up, Copper Hills. Here they come. Isaiah Reiser works it over. Now they kick out Lamborn, another three. No. And they're going to get McVeigh, I think, with the foul. GT, I got to tell you something. If Joe Jones from Boston University, if you are watching this broadcast right now, Joe, you better take a look at this Isaiah Reiser kid. I'll tell you that right now, Joe. My Terrier program. Let's get this kid to Boston. He's the real deal.
And he would be lucky to, meet him, and great steal there.
As he steals it away, what a pass, McVeigh to the rim. No! As Hudson has skies for the rebound.
I thought Tyler was going to hang that one, but it's a tough missed layup. Got to make those. He knows it.
I'm out here recruiting, GT. You know what I'm doing. Yeah.
No,
for my alma mater, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, BU's got a great program.
We do. I love my program. Oh, what a great defensive play. Three is up. Yes, count it. From Goddard. Before that, though, good defense from Jaden Height. Reiser, shifty, three. Puts it in. What can stop him right now?
Created so much space between him and his defender and knocked down his, third three of the night so far?
The answer off the mark from Beckham Reese. Back the other way we go. 35-30 lead for Copper Hills. Reiser over to McVeigh. McVeigh works it over to Reiser. Corner three. No, he checked. Wow, he hit that. That would have just been nuts.
Tough shot.
Lamborn inside. Curtis no good. Height the rebound. Kicks over to Lamborn. A fresh 35 for the Grizz. Reiser works it in. Nice pass from Curtis. Inside to Height.
Great high-low play from the Grizzlies.
They are playing a running good offense, GT.
Very, very good.
What a game from Copper Hills. Who would have known? 67 points collectively. And we are not even 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Underneath. Yes, he puts it in. Nice play from Godfrey.
Great left shoulder hook. You got to make that post entry pass tougher on defense, though. I mean, he had no problem getting the ball into Godfrey.
Lamborn in the corner, back to Reiser. Reiser steps into another. No, rimmed it. And the pass from Goddard goes out of bounds with 2:12 to go. It was intended for Hudson Hess.
Right idea in transition, just off the mark with the pass.
The adjustment that Copper Hills, though, made, I would say, just in this quarter alone, GT, is I think they're really trying to match the energy from SHS, and it's working.
Yeah, I think so as well. Doing a great job moving the ball so far in this first half.
Lamborn rims the three, and it's taken by Beckham Reese. Reese up the floor, through the D, and he lays it up and in on Isaiah Reiser.
Beckham Reese is a great hustle player for Syracuse. We talked to head coach Lance Gummersall last time we covered Syracuse, and he mentioned just how much of a critical asset Beckham is to this team. He's one of the most competitive players on the squad, always hustles in practice, and really shows his competitiveness out on the floor every night.
Reiser gets it into Lamborn, gets it back through the D. What a move. No. The rebound, Wesley Curtis cleans it up.
Curtis did a great job keeping the ball high off that O board. Both teams having a field day so far on the O boards. Got to find a man and box out.
Hudson Hess kicks out. Goddard, a three. Hamblin. Rebound up and in. Godfrey. And 39-36. Reiser over to Curtis, gets it back. Kicks corner to Curtis. He works at Lamborn. 15 to shoot, and Reiser turns it over. Here comes Beckham Reese speeding up the floor and leaves it up and in. And it's now a 1-point game as Copper Hills had a very comfortable lead there earlier, down to one.
It's those little things that can really chip away at a lead. Giving up O boards, points in transition like we just saw there, especially off turnovers. I mean, you gotta take care of the ball.
Shot clock officially off, 12 seconds left. Reiser's going to hold for the final. Reiser kicks over to Lamborn, gets it back, 5 seconds left. Now to Lamborn. Lamborn drives, kicks, one last shot here. Wesley Curtis banks it in. Great pass inside to Curtis, from Curtis.
Kind of interesting to see the Syracuse coaching staff saying that shouldn't have counted when we all know that first quarter bucket probably shouldn't have, but hey, they got their own.
Copper Hills on the redemption tour.
Absolutely. We got our Grizzly here, Mike.
Yeah, he's coming over to see me. He knows I got a relationship with Jazz Bear.
We should get Jazz Bear here one of these days to meet their Grizzly mascots.
I might have to put in a word.
Got two of them. Got a male and female Grizzly.
Love to see it. All right, GT, you ready to take a break?
Absolutely.
I am too. We'll be back shortly. Playoff basketball from here in Copper Hills. Don't move. Welcome inside of the booth. Mike Goodkind, GT, playoff basketball here at the half. And GT, what a first half. It's been extremely entertaining.
Absolutely. A shootout from both teams. They're doing very well on offense. And the story of the half, Isaiah Reiser. Guy's got 21 points. He's on pace to beat his game high that he hit against Riverton about a week and a half ago. So, yeah, very excited to see if he hits it. But, yeah, expect another explosive half on offense from both these squads.
On the other side of things, Joshua Godfrey has been playing really well in Beckham Reese. I mean, they've been pretty much cleaning up the rest for the team. 10 points for both those guys. What needs to happen on their end to try to pull this one out here on the road?
Yeah, Godfrey's doing very well. It didn't really get to see him have a great game against better bigs at Davis, for example, or against Davis rather. But yeah, he's having his way in the post and doing a great job. So I think they just need to, keep entering the ball in the post, dump it inside, and trust their offense.
Tino, thank you for that pan. You're phenomenal. What a great pan. Yeah, you got to try. Yeah.
Best in the biz.
He really is, Tino. We love him. Tino Psyche, our camera op and producer on the game. He does a great job night in, night out. We love him here with KSL. As we are ready to go. 8 minutes on the clock, and we are locked in for what has been an incredible game here at Copper Hills. 79 points for both teams in the first. First shot rimmed it, and Hamblin misses the shot, and then he knocks McVeigh right to the ground. McVeigh looks like he's okay. Probably got the wind knocked out of him.
Tough foul there. Good cut by Tarek Hamblin, backdoor. Kind of caught the defense falling asleep a little bit, but yeah, very hard foul there on Tyler McVeigh.
Through the D, kicks out a three. Wesley Curtis, no. Rebound taken by Reiser.
You always hope a guy makes it when his teammate breaks someone's ankles and gives him a pass.
Oh! Hamblin the block on Reiser. Enough, he says. Back the other way. Kicks out. Beckham Reese, a three. Trejo, a great pass. No.
Good box out there by Boston Lamborn. Sure, that's one of the things Coach Watkins discussed during the half. Got to box out on defense.
Jacob Curtis backing down, fires and misses. Trejo the board. Ahead to Hamblin. Hamblin, team's leading scorer. He's been quiet tonight. They work it into Godfrey. Godfrey loses it, gets it back. 21 to shoot, kicks out, a three. No, back iron. Nice shot from Goddard. The other way, Goddard fouls Jacob Curtis in transition, 6:43 to go.
He drew a foul, but I think he should have just dribbled it out and waited for one of his guards to kind of set up the offense in the half court. Because going 1-on-2 in transition is not easy.
Well, no points thus far after an incredible first half of offense for both teams. Reiser spins, kicks. Wesley hands over. Out to McVeigh, 19 to shoot. Crowd getting restless on this possession. A three from the corner, no. And Trejo has the board. Trejo kicks over. Hamblin pump fakes and draws the foul.
Both teams have had a handful of wide open looks so far, just haven't converted so far here in this second half.
Trejo kicks over. Goddard on the drive. Works it out to Reese. And we are 2 minutes in, still have not seen a point, GT. Again, after 79 in the first half. Nice pass from Godfrey to Trejo as Trejo draws the foul.
Trejo utilizing that back screen, cut right to the block, ran the play perfectly, and drew the foul there on that last possession.
One dribble, steps into it. Yes, he lays it in. Tarek Hamblin on the board, and so is his team to start the second half.
Syracuse picking up full court here.
McVeigh swings it. Lamborn, a three. No. McVeigh skies for the board, grabs it.
Very good rebound by Tyler McVeigh.
Tries to swing it again to Lamborn in the corner, and it was knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play. I think it was Goddard who got his hand on it. Reiser's going to inbound it. 21 on the night for Reiser. He's going to drive. He steps back, fires, and rimmed it. Kind of lost his touch a little bit, GT.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a rough start to this second half, but, he scored 21 in the first. Very streaky player, and typically when he gets hot out there, he stays hot.
Trejo misses. Hamblin misses, and the Grizz catch a break. Here comes Reiser. Reiser on the drive. Layup, no.
Thought there was some contact on that last drive, but no call here from the officials.
Reese hands off. Trejo. Over to Goddard. Reese over. Back to Goddard. Kicks out. Hamblin. Hamblin dribble drive. Floats it up and banks it home. And they're back in the lead. First time since the first quarter. Lamborn kicks. Ormond. McVeigh, a three, much needed, no. And they're going to get Wesley Curtis with the foul. And Syracuse goes the other way. 4 points to start the quarter. They've now taken a lead. 3:54 left to go in the third quarter here, and it's been a completely different story in the first half.
Yeah, unfortunate slow start for Copper Hills. Hopefully they can pick it up here before the end of the third.
Reese launches and misses the three, and then Reiser called for the reach.
Coach Watkins not happy. He doesn't think the refs are calling it both ways. But nevertheless, great job jumping in the passing lanes by Isaiah Reiser. He's been very active on the defensive end, and having to, carry a lot of the load on offense has got to be tough and tiring, but we've seen him do it before. He's definitely got the endurance to pull that off.
Especially when they start to double you. Here we go. Hamblin on the baseline, and he just dribbles it out of bounds. I think he thought it was a foul.
Yeah.
And get the call.
Thought there was going to be a whistle, but whistle never came, so going the other way here. And Syracuse deciding to, thought it was going to be a full court press, but they're going to pick up just beyond half court.
Reiser gets doubled. Swings it over. Height hands off to McVeigh. A stagnant offense for Copper Hills in the second half so far. McVeigh spinning, loses it, and he gets fouled by Godfrey.
Copper Hills without a bucket in this third quarter. Almost 5 minutes have passed, Mike, so you got to think when they're going to get this next bucket, their first one of the half.
Is it timeout? Is it time for a timeout? You wonder. Do you just wait for the quarter break? McVeigh, a three off the inbound. Yes, finally a three-pointer. And the senior hits it.
Must have spoken it to existence.
It's almost like when you're shooting around sometimes, or like when you're playing pickup, and you miss so many in a row that you're like, I can't miss this one,
Yep, and it goes in.
Goes in. And Reiser forces a turnover, and they will get the timeout.
Okay.
We spoke that into existence, too. Okay, timeout and a three, and the Grizz back on top. 44-42. GT now can take a little short break here. Don't move right here on KSL Sports Network. All right, Copper Hills retains possession here. 2-point lead, and it's been a slow second half of both teams. As the Grizzlies with 3 points and Syracuse with 4. And we near the 2:30 mark of this third quarter. Reiser thought about a three. They double him. And he works it over to Ormond. Ormond fires a pass cross court to Jacob Curtis. Launches inside with 1 on the clock. Can't knock it through. Here comes Tara Camblin. Dribbles it off his foot, and it's going back the other way.
And the crowd here letting them hear it for losing the ball there on that last possession.
Nice pass, McVeigh inside, and Jacob Curtis cleans up.
Excellent play by Tyler McVeigh. Again, found a cutting Jacob Curtis, and another great finish.
46-42. Copper Hills in front. They work it around. A 3. Yes, he cashes it home. Goddard.
This Syracuse team has shooters, and Goddard is one of them. We saw him shoot very well from the perimeter against Davis.
As Austin Ormond answers with a 3 of his own.
Starting to look more like the offensive performances we saw in the first half. Both teams trying to get it going here a little bit.
In the last 3 minutes, everybody seems to have woken up here. Orton hands off. Goddard kicks over. Hamblin, a 3. No. The rebound batted around and taken by Reiser. Reiser looking for his first points to the second half after 21 first half points. McVeigh kicks. Jacob Curtis backs down, and he's called for the charge. Good play by Tara Camblin.
I mean, good job, taking a charge. I guess it's always great when you see a hustle play like that, but I don't really think that was a charge, Mike. I mean, he fell back on the first hit, and usually it takes at least a couple hits for a ref to call that a charge. So,
I think Coach Watkins would wholeheartedly agree with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hamblin lays it up and lays it in. Tara Camblin on the board.
Hamblin is having a phenomenal second half so far, even though the offense has been slow for both teams. He's been doing a great job in the paint and also finding an open man on the perimeter.
He will shoot a free throw. By the way, is DT watching us from Southern California?
Yes, he is. On the big screen yet again.
DT, we love you. Thanks for watching. I love giving DT some love, One of my favorite things. He misses the free throw. They get the rebound. They're going to call timeout. Is it shout-out time? Is that what it's time for?
What was that?
Is it shout-out time to our friends watching?
It is shout-out, yes. Like you said, shout-out to my dad, DT, watching on the 75-inch TV.
Great stuff. Do you got the link? Do you got the KSL link?
Yep.
Garrett? Why don't you send that over to Aaron for me? Yes, just fire that his way.
Got to send it to Aaron. He should be watching. He should already have the link.
Are you sure? We're back here at KSL Sports. Mike Cook, I'm Garrett Thompson. Stepped aside for a second. We're back again. 49-47, slower second half to start. As Syracuse will hold for the final shot here. 14 seconds left. Godfrey kicks to Trejo. He works it over to Reese. Reese on the drive. Double team, floats it up. No, off the mark. 1 second left. Reiser will heave it. Pat Mahomes style. That goes off the backboard. Wouldn't have counted anyway, and that'll do it.
Not a bad throw.
It really wasn't, actually.
Yeah.
He looked like Pat Mahomes on that play, didn't he?
Yeah, with the running throw across the body.
Imagine if he cashed that.
Oh, that would be sick.
Have you seen that before?
I have, yeah.
It happens. It does.
I think there were a few SportsCenter top 10 highlights with full or half-court heaves, one-handed, that I saw recently.
Remember, this must have been 8 years ago. It was high school basketball in Westchester County. And I know that because I'm from Westchester County. But it was viral. Guy had the ball, The game was over. Turns it over, and they threw it the length of the court, and they made it. Have you ever seen that?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that one. Thought it was over. Threw the ball up. Guy caught it, and then heaved the shot. Yeah.
And exactly. Nuts.
That's why you never celebrate too early.
You never celebrate too early. I mean, again, it's pretty rare, but remember UVA in the tournament last year?
Yes.
That was tough for everybody. No one's bracket like that.
Yeah. They just got blown out by Virginia Tech.
I think they lost a close one.
No, recently.
Oh,
they got,
sorry.
Yeah.
By the way, it's shout-out time to our friend Elias Richards, who is on the road in Thailand watching us. Elias, we love you. Thanks for watching us. And, listen, he said he met the love of his life. That's what he's telling me.
Wow.
Look, what do you look at that, GT?
Found love abroad. That's awesome.
He met the love of his life.
I saw him searching for scorpions in the rainforest on Snapchat. So, just not surprising. He owns a scorpion, Chuck.
Yeah. Chuck's watching right now with Aaron and Burrito Building Bonnet. We appreciate them watching the game. Bonnet's building burritos as we speak for Aaron. I know that's happening. McVeigh inside, lays it in. What a play. And it's back to a 4-point lead. Eli, we love you. Thanks for watching us from Thailand, and appreciate the audience we have in all of Asia, if there is any other than Eli. But, hey, there's a three. No, off the mark. And Hamlin, the leading scorer, not happy with that shot. 7-11 to go here.
Great effort from the Grizzlies on defense on that last possession. And I'm curious to see if the Titans are going to run a full court press or just kind of, stunt one and get back and just kind of pressure early. But we'll see here.
Do you think our man Isaiah Reiser gets into the fold again?
I think so, yeah.
After scoring half of his team's first half points, let's see.
I mean, he's got to. They are doubling him, so someone's obviously open. Ooh.
Did he hear us? Nearly. Misses the three. Lamborn there for the board. And just throws it right to Hamlin.
And this guy is firing off ankle breakers like nobody's business. Very fun to watch.
Goddard kicks out. A three. From the corner, that's off the mark. From Hudson Hess. Logan Goddard with possession. Second chance points here for Syracuse. Trejo over to Godfrey. Godfrey throws it out of bounds. And the Grizz will take over with 6:13 to go.
Got some issues at the scores table. So a shot went up. It did not hit the rim, but the shot clock was still reset. So not sure why that happened.
McVeigh through the D. Inside to Wesley Curtis. Gets it back to McVeigh. He kicks out. Boston Lamborn, a three. Yeah, almost. I got excited there. He's the team's leading three-point maker.
Thought that one was going in.
It looked halfway down, yeah.
Yeah. Great pass to the corner by McVeigh as well. Passed up a good shot for a great shot. He had him open on the opposite wing, but decided to wait, and Lamborn got more open on that last play.
Hamlin with 13 to shoot. He calls for a screen. He gets one from Godfrey. Hamlin kicks out to Goddard, 7 to shoot. Goddard spinning with 5, lays it up and nearly banks it home. Rebound skied McVeigh. Ahead to Reiser. Reiser shifting through the defense and lays it up and in. What a play.
That's what he does, Mike. What a move. Keeps his defenders guessing.
10 to shoot here. Shot is up, and Hamlin nearly lays it in.
The student section here at Copper Hills chanting, "You can't guard him." And I tell you what, we've seen a lot of guys struggle to guard Isaiah out there.
I think Aaron and Yanni might be able to guard him, you know.
I mean, Yanni's got that quickness. I mean, he's a fast cat.
He is.
And I guess Bonnet just builds burritos all day. Well,
she's building burritos. She's not doing anything of the sort of defense. No.
You got some funny felines at your house, Mike.
We do. A burrito builder, and the other one we're not sure what he is. Second shot up. No, he rimmed it. Rebound inside. Goddard, he loses it. Godfrey. And Reiser loses it on the other end to Hamlin. And they're going to call Hamlin with the foul. He didn't like the call.
Hamlin not happy, complaining to the refs that Reiser spun into him. And that contact was kind of incidental and shouldn't have been his fault. But got the foul nonetheless.
McVeigh driving. He's bumped, nearly laid it in. He was fouled. Looks like they're going to call it on the floor prior to the shot. 4:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. Austin Ormond comes out of the game. Jacob Curtis back in.
Reiser taking it out here. I think they're going to try to get him open following the entry pass.
Jacob Curtis banks it in.
Great move by Jacob Curtis.
And it's back to an 8-point game.
Favors that left shoulder hook.
Let's see if Syracuse has a run of their own in the repertoire. Beckham Reese on the wing, swings over. Godfrey fires a three and banks it home. What a shot.
Bank is open. Great shot by Godfrey. Don't typically see him shoot from the perimeter, but hits a big shot here for Syracuse in the fourth.
Much needed back to 5. Oh, spin move. Reiser floats it up. Can't get that one to fall. Wesley Curtis the board. The 6'7" man floats it up and puts it in.
I thought Curtis was in a lot of trouble there, but somehow still got the ball up and got the shot to fall.
Hamlin missed it, went for his own board and knocked it out of play. Terry Campbell, what an athletic player he is, though. He's been playing really well for this team.
That's going to be the fourth personal foul on number 24, Tarek Hamlin. Got to be careful here. The Titans still very much have a chance. They're in this game, down 7 with 3:37 left. And going to pressure the Grizzlies full court here.
Jacob Curtis hands off to McVeigh. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Lamborn, a three. Number 45 is good.
Dagger of a shot there.
An answer, yes. Logan Goddard from deep. We got a timeout on the floor. A 7-point game, 3:13 to go. GT, we're getting to crunch time here. Do you think Syracuse still in this one down 7?
Absolutely. I mean, they got plenty of time left, and they answered very quickly off of that three by Lamborn. Great shot by Goddard. They got a solid chance. I mean, Coach Gummersall talking things over right now. I think they're going to pressure hard, full court, try to force some turnovers here. But yeah, no, they got a solid chance. They got to string some stops together on defense, though.
Very interesting stuff. What a game. It's been a good game.
Been a very good game so far. This Copper Hills team is just really fun to watch. Not just because of Isaiah Reiser and him just putting moves on anybody that tries to guard him out there, but they got a lot of great shooters too, and they move the ball really well.
They really do. They're a really good team. And despite their record, as McVeigh will need timeout, despite their record, again, both these teams, despite their records, because they're in 6A, I mean, I think they could be well over 500 in any other division.
Oh, absolutely. And Syracuse, unfortunately, has had a tough go of it this season, but you know what? It's Coach Gummersall's first season as head coach, and we've talked to him before, and he knows it's tough playing at this level, and they're hoping to get some guys, some returning starters for next season, and just build a more kind of cohesive unit for next season. So I hope they see more success.
.313 to go. A 7-point game here from Copper Hills High. McVay will inbound. And we will get the final act here from Utah County underway. We're in Utah County, right?
Still in Salt Lake County.
We're still in Salt Lake County.
Yeah.
Okay, was double checking. I'm not a geo whiz. Wesley Curtis misses the jump shot inside. You're a geography guy. I'm not going to lie to you.
At least when it comes to Utah.
Yeah, Salt Lake County. I should have, I digress. Here we go. Hamlin. Over to Godfrey. He kicks out. Nice shot, Goddard. He was open. Oh, he just missed it. Rebound Godfrey, and he's fouled by Lambourne.
A lot of contact there off that rebound.
Boston Lambourne, third personal foul. He's been active defensively tonight. Beckham Reese inbounds it to Godfrey. Kicks over to Goddard. And he gets it stolen away. Jacob Curtis up the floor. He gets bumped and thrown to the ground by Goddard. And Jacob Curtis is not happy.
Copper Hills fans, staff, and players wanting an intentional foul. Should be a flagrant one. There it is.
Two shots and the ball, GT, right?
Goddard's got to keep a level head. I mean, a tough turnover. Gave up a transition opportunity, but you gotta keep your head. Got to play good defense still. Seemed more like a frustration foul to me, Mike.
Yep. I think so too, and you see that a lot at every level of basketball. As Curtis cashes both free throws, but you see that in every level of basketball. Just you've had a tough stretch and just a frustration foul.
Coaching staff of Syracuse not happy with the flagrant call, but I got to tell you, there was a lot of contact, Mike. I don't know how you don't call that a flagrant, but hey, it's the playoffs. A lot of passion.
If you're the Titans now, you got to get a stop. Down 9.
You absolutely do.
Jacob Curtis can't bank it home. Godfrey, head of the pack, kicks out. Beckham Reese. And a moving screen is going to be the call on Joshua Godfrey.
A lot of contact on that screen, Mike, but
Look at an NBA game here from Copper Hills. These fans are active.
Man. Coach Lance Gummersall not happy about that last call. I mean, we didn't have the best angle. A lot of contact. I mean, ref called an illegal screen, but I don't know, Mike. Very intense, aggressive game here.
McVay with 2 minutes to go.
Looks like the Grizzlies are going to burn some clock on this possession.
Kicks over to Reiser. Reiser nearly loses it, gets it back, kicks the corner. Curtis has to fire a 3. No, he airmails it. Goddard up the floor. Kicking. Hamlin blocked, gets it back. Fires cross court. Beckham Reese on the drive. Circus shot up and in, and the foul.
Big and one there for the Titans. Great drive by Beckham Reese.
Heated game here from Copper Hills, GT.
Oh, yeah.
If only Bonnet was here building burritos with Aaron, I think these fans might be a little happier.
Maybe.
You know? Free throw is good from Reese. Completes the three-point play. Oh, wow. Curtis bumped him. And an offensive foul on Wesley Curtis. And you talk about fouls that are just not necessary.
Well, you know what? Great job by Godfrey headhunting that charge. I don't want to take that away from him. Great hustle play. That being said, I also think he did a great job selling it. He really did. He did a great job selling the call. And it looks like the Syracuse and Copper Hills fans get into it, kind of bickering back and forth.
Well, I do not want to intervene in a fight here at Copper Hills,
absolutely
GT.
not.
Wow, no.
Very intense.
Layup is up and in. Trejo to the rack. And it's now a 4-point game with 1:20. It looked all but over after a flagrant one. As Jacob Curtis knocked down 2 free throws, and they got the ball back, and it looked pretty good. But from 9-4 with 1:20.
Tough charge call, but you know what? Losing possessions like that down the stretch can be very, very costly. And we got ourselves a game again. I really thought that Copper Hills was in a great position to kind of put it away. Being up 9 with around 2 minutes to go, but Syracuse, great job getting right back into it.
GT, I don't know what it's about you and I, but we attract these really good games for some reason.
We really do. We've been very lucky with the games that we've covered so far.
I think the secret formula is me and you plus Tino. It's like it's a guarantee.
Could not agree more. Tino brings the good luck energy.
He really does. Tino, thank you, bro. Out of the timeout, it's going to be Grizzly basketball, and I wonder what the call is going to be. Do you hold it for 35 seconds, GT? I mean, work this thing down to 45, and then either score or don't, and you give them, 45 seconds left, down 4.
That might happen, but I mean, let's see if Syracuse can force a turnover off of their full court press. Going to be tough to get the ball in.
Wow, and Godfrey fouls Jacob Curtis.
Thought they had one more foul to give, but I guess not. Looks like they didn't adjust foul count on the board, so going to be a 1-and-1 for Jacob Curtis. Never mind, it is 2. Sorry, the foul count on the board's confusing me, Mike. I'm not sure why.
I think they might have. We should know the rules.
Is there a double bonus rule that we should? Yeah. I think they did change recently, though. So maybe final 2 minutes. I don't know.
They came away with 1 anyway, so it's a 5-point game.
Kind of changed momentum a little bit. The crowd is getting a little chippy.
5-point game. Hamlin, the jump shot. Yes, cashes it. It's back to 3. And no more fouls needed to give with 1:03. As they're one possession away from tying the game, GT. 1:03 to go.
Gotta love playoff basketball.
You really do. It's been chippy.
It's the culmination of an entire season's worth of hard work and dedication, and these guys are out here competing.
All down to a 1-game playoff. All right, GT, 1:03 to go. What's your expectation for the final 63 seconds?
Well, I think So Copper Hills just needs to get the ball in, take care of it. I would get it to Isaiah. He's been doing a really great job at avoiding the trap so far. Only got caught in a trap, maybe 1 or 2 times, and even so, he was able to pass out of it pretty quickly. So he's usually good about seeing a trap coming and then just kind of passing out of it right away. But, okay, looks like they're just going to pressure in the half court.
Jacob Curtis, top of the key. See if they do get it at number 2.
Isaiah being guarded by number 3, Beckham Reese.
They give the foul. I wonder why with 45 seconds. Extend the game, I guess, G2.
Didn't intend to foul him on that play, but Copper Hills was definitely trying to burn some clock. So not a bad idea to stop the clock here. And Syracuse has been converting on their last few possessions here. So if they can get another bucket and then pressure Copper Hills, they're still in this one.
The free throw is good from Curtis. So it's back to, now it's now a 4-point game with 45.5. Second one, no, he misses it. Here comes Trejo. Hands off. Goddard thought about it, pump fakes to the rim and banks it home. 2-point game with 35 seconds to go. Shot clock is off, and they foul Jacob Curtis.
So got an update from one of our colleagues. So every foul after the 5th foul is 2 free throws in the 4th. Is that correct? Or do we?
I believe bonus now is just 2 free throws.
2 free throws after the 5th. Okay, that's the bonus. That's how it works. All right.
I got to say I missed the days when it was 1-on-1 personally. Free throw is good from Jacob Curtis. Back to a 3-point game.
Big free throw coming up for Jacob. Missed his second free throw last time he was at the line. See if he can get this one.
Second, rimmed it. And Goddard the board. Here comes Beckham Reese. 24 seconds to go. Playoff basketball at its best here from Copper Hills High. And Goddard was fouled. Oh, no, a timeout called by Gummersall as drilled the 3. Did you see who drilled that 3?
He did, yeah.
Would have tied the game at 65 with 17 seconds left. So we got a time on the floor. GT, do you go for 3? Do you go for 2? 17 seconds left.
You got time for a quick 2, or you can set up a half-court play to get an open 3. You got a few options here. If you get a quick 2, you got to pressure, and if Copper Hills is able to enter the ball, you got to foul immediately. But I know they got time here. A 3 would be huge, though, obviously, tying this game up and then putting the pressure on the Grizzlies to either score on the last play or convert off some free throws if they choose to foul.
The last game we did, similar. Syracuse, I believe, was down 9 in the 4th to Davis.
Yeah, no, Davis was leading by as much as 15 in the first half.
Yeah.
And Syracuse came roaring back. This Syracuse team has a lot of fight. And they are very, very competitive.
They really do. They're good. Again, despite their record.
Yeah, tough. Coach Gummersall, I remember that conversation I had with him a little while ago. He said it himself, like our team's good, and yeah, we make mistakes out there, but we're playing hard. It's just the competition is tough in this division, and so trying to string some wins together isn't easy.
17 seconds left. Trejo with it, defended by Reiser. Kicks over. Goddard had a look, didn't take it. 11 seconds. Now kicks over to Reese. Reese behind the back. Has to do something with 7 seconds to go. Now down to 5. They get it to Goddard. Goddard steps into a 3-pointer. No! Rebound taken by McVay. And he's fouled. Copper Leslie with the foul. I think there should be like a second left on the clock. Are they just going to call it a game? And they're going to call it a game. Copper Hills wins it 65-62. Got it at a decent look, GT.
Very decent look. I mean, they tried to get a man open on the perimeter, but great defense by the Grizzlies. And just a very, very solid showing from both teams. But the Grizzlies pull out the W here tonight.
And that'll do it from Copper Hills High School, 65-62. We may or may not have a post-game interview.
Might have someone coming up.
We're waiting on right now.
We'll see.
And it should be Isaiah Reiser. And here he comes.
There we go. So we'll try to... Yeah, right there. Sorry. Let me go under.
All right, here in the post-game, Isaiah Reiser, GT, Gary Thompson, Mike Goodkind here with KSL Sports. Isaiah, first half, 21 points. You rocked it. What was working for you offensively you weren't missing?
I mean, honestly, you just get in that groove, everything's falling. So, honestly, that's just what I was feeling like. So, yeah, nothing else really, just fell in that groove.
Isaiah kind of struggled a little bit to start that second half, went on a little scoring drought. But prior to the half, what was Coach Watkins' message to the team? I know it was kind of close. It was kind of a shootout, and there might have been a few lapses on defense.
I mean, really, you're just telling us to trust what we do in practice every day. We work on defense really hard every day and just trust our gut. And obviously that paid off, and we pulled it out in the end.
Also, the last possession came down to the final shot. You were up as many as 9, but you kind of kept your composure there. Final possession, Goddard had a decent look. What was the play defensively drawn up?
Honestly, just switch on ball screens, no threes, and make them take a contested three, and that's what they did, and we got the win. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, great game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Best of luck in the rest of the postseason,
Yeah,
bro.
thank you.
Isaiah Reiser, BU Terrier. Let's get him to Boston University. Great stuff here from Copper Hills High School. Mike Goodkind, Garrett Thompson. Garrett, anything else to say here as we wrap up?
No, great game. Another great offensive showing from Isaiah Reiser. And this Copper Hills team is hot. I mean, won their final home game of the season here against Riverton. Lost a close one against Harriman that you covered. And got a dub here, first round of 6A state playoffs. So, yeah, look for them to do big things. I mean, this team is solid.
Been here a lot in the last week. For now, though, we're out of Copper Hills. We're to the University of Utah for some regional playoffs here, which should be a lot of fun up next week.
My alma mater. Used to work at the Huntsman Center and the facility all the time. So, yeah, excited to be back there as well.
We'll see you there. Mike Goodkind, the big man, 6'8" GT, here from Copper Hills Gym. Michael saying, be good, be kind. Mike out. See you next time. Tino.